Robert Capa, or Andre Friedman, was born in Hungary in 1913. He grew up on the pest side of Budapest. Capa was raised in the liberal Jewish middle class. As a child, Capa used to play in the streets with his friends, and one friend he was very fond of, Eva Bessigno, owned a camera. She had a profound influence on Capa, which led him to pursuing journalism. On July 12, 1931, Capa left Hungary because of his political affiliation and because he knew the rest of his life was not there. He arrived in Berlin 3 weeks later and worked as a darkroom assistant with a magazine agency. It is here that Capa's career as a photographer began, with his coverage of political rallies by concealing his 35mm camera. Capa continued to work and study political science in Berlin until Hitler rose to power and he was forced to once again uproot and move, this time moving to Paris, where he worked as a freelance photographer from 1933 to 1939. When trying to sell his photos in Paris, Capa decided that his pictures would be worth more if they had come from an established American photographer. This is where they came up with the name Robert Capa. This tactic worked, and Capa's photos began to sell for much more than before. Capa then traveled to Spain to photograph the civil war that was taking place. It is here that he shot some of his most famous photos, such as the death of a loyalist soldier. The photo, The Death of a Loyalist Soldier, is the first time that anyone has ever captured the exact moment of death on film, so it is no surprise that this is Capa's most famous piece of work. On December 3, 1938, the Picture Post published the pictures of the Spanish War and declared Robert Capa as the greatest war photographer in the world. During his short life, Capa documented 5 wars, volatile elections, and the official founding of the State of Israel. Capa has been the subject of many books, has written text and taken photographs for others, and has been featured in numerous one-man exhibitions. He was inducted into the International Photography Hall of Fame and Museum in 1976.